Failure is never permanent. Nola Sharp.
Come to the edge, said the voice. And the voice was my mentor. 6 months into my membership at Lilydale Toastmasters. And so I went in the club contest. And hallelujah, I won. I got a trophy that big. And I was excited. At 3 o'clock one morning, after I had competed, I woke up giggling and I had an idea for a speech and I rewrote it. And I practiced it. So when the area contest chair said, come to the edge, I went a little fearful. Because when I arrived at the venue, my team, when I told them that I had written a new speech, they said, oh, you've done what? I said, I've written another speech. What did you do that for? So when I went to the edge, I assumed that failure was inevitable. And apparently, the look on my face when I was announced the winner has now become legendary. Come to the edge, said the division contest chair. And this time I went with an apprehension and a weight on my shoulders because I knew that I was taking the expectation of my mentor, my club members, and also of myself. I spoke for 7 minutes and 31 seconds. Of course, I was disqualified and I was devastated. I thought I had let everybody down. And yet, at that time, I hadn't realised that failure is never permanent. Failure does not define who you are. Failure does not set the premise for the rest of your life. Michael Jordan, in his amazing career as a basketballer, kept amazing stats. And at the end of his career, he shared them with the world. 9,000 shots he had missed. He had been in a team of losing teams for over 32 times. And 26 times he had the opportunity to shoot for the winning goal on the siren, and he missed. And yet he says, it is those failures that gave him the amazing success that he had. In 2015, I failed twice in a speech contest before I even reached area with the same speech. That is stupid. Before I spoke for the third time at my third club, I took the enemy, my stopwatch, to my practice room, and I knew that I had to take from the page the words that I had written. When I write a speech, it's like creating a baby. I think it's perfect in every way. But I needed to pull a leg and an arm off that baby until it fitted into a 7-minute 30 speech. And I did it. That speech took me to the district final in Adelaide. When I was alone in my room, I heard another voice. It was loud and it was clear and it terrified me. The voice said, "Don't go to the edge. What if nobody laughs? What if you're standing there and there is complete silence?" And that created for me such a terrifying image that when my mentor walked into the room, I said, "Judy, my speech is not funny. I don't think I can do this. She did as she always does, uplifted me, took my hand, and we walked down to the auditorium for the briefing. When I got into that auditorium, there were my contestants that are my family. I'd been on this district stage many times before. And my inner voice was silent when I drew number 6. Number 6 was good, because it allowed me to hear 5 amazing speeches that relaxed me and gave me back my confidence. So when the contest chair said, "Come to the edge," I walked with confidence. I delivered my first line and the laughs came. And it was like a blanket that was giving me warmth on a cold night. And then I had fun. For 7 minutes and 13 seconds, that generous audience reacted like an orchestra, and I orchestrated them and they responded beautifully. The edge fell away, but I did not fall. I flew on that laughter. Did I win? I did not. But I didn't feel like a loser, because I understood now the lesson that Michael Jordan had learned. So if in your life you find amazing people that to you look such heroes and are so inspirational to you, remember that they too perhaps have used stepping stones of failure to reach their success. Because failure is never permanent. Is the contest chair.